Hello Williamson County, I'm Carrie Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, I know it sounds strange to say as we're just settling into fall, but in a few short weeks, the hustle and bustle of the holiday season will be upon us. And as part of our holiday traditions, the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department is busily preparing for the 22nd Annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show and the 9th Annual Kris Kringle Car Classic. The Holiday Arts and Crafts Show is one of the department's time-honored events, and every year the show gets better and better and draws more and more people. And we hope this year is certainly no exception to that rule. Our staff has been preparing for this event for weeks and months now, keeping some of our traditions the same, plus adding a few new tweaks to this event. The Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department proudly continues this holiday tradition with our Holiday Arts and Crafts Show and our Kris Kringle Car Classic, as they will be returning to the Ag Expo Center in Franklin on Saturday, November 3rd and Sunday, November 4th. Get ready to jumpstart your holiday shopping with 140 craft booths featuring a unique selection of handmade gifts. Now, you guys know I say this every year, but what I think makes our holiday art show so special are the one-of-a-kind gifts you can find at this event. All of our vendors sell handmade items. No commercial items or vendors are allowed. So this event is truly a shopping opportunity for original gifts for all ages and every person on your holiday shopping list. Even more, Santa's elves are busy constructing a booth for the jolly old elf to visit on both show dates, to visit with children, hear their wish lists, and even take commemorative keepsake photos for mom and dad. And finally, for the men, we haven't forgotten you. While your ladies shop, visit the arena floor and the 9th Annual Kris Kringle Car Classic held in the center of the building. Over 80 classic and modified automobiles have been hand-picked and assembled exclusively for this show. Voted one of Tennessee's best car shows, this year's show will feature vehicles spanning 100 years of automotive history and will feature a collection of iconic movie and TV models, including a 1984 Trans Am like Kit from Knight Rider, a 1960 Dodge Charger similar to the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard, a 1956 Ford Thunderbird similar to the model from American Graffiti, and a DeLorean like the time-traveling machine from Back to the Future. Also new this year is a special performance by the Williamson County Community Band. An all-volunteer group of musicians, the Williamson County Community Band is a Williamson County treasure. They perform marches, concert pieces, jazz, and Broadway favorites under the expert direction of band leader Mr. Ken Krause. Admission to both events is only $2 per person per day. Children ages 12 and younger are admitted free, and parking is free. So I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't join us for this holiday extravaganza. You do not want to miss it. Joining me on today's show are a couple of our vendors who will be participating in the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. Right now we're joined with Rebecca Davis and Melanie Hall. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you guys are getting excited about the Holiday Craft Show. It's really, like I was saying earlier, it's a time-honored event for us, and one of the things that we really enjoy doing through the Parks and Recreation Department. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys will be selling at the Arts and Crafts Show this year. Tell me a little bit about your art, your crafts, and kind of what you all do and what you guys will be displaying at the show this year.
All right, well, Carrie, thank you for having us, and we are entered this year. We're thankful to be entered in this craft fair. I've been to it as a participant and a patron for a few years now, and being a vendor is very exciting this year. We're entered in as R&S Designs. It is myself and another friend of mine, Suzanne Palmer, who's not able to be here today. But more than that, we have gotten together with a group, Melanie's included, with a international women's sorority. Our chapter is the Delta Zeta chapter of Beta Sigma Phi, and we're entered into the craft fair this year as a fundraiser for our charity events. So we thought, what a better way to get all of our crafty people together with the different wares that they make in their own personal craft endeavors, and to put all of that together to sell to the people that are hopefully out there hustling and bustling to try to get ready for Christmas, and to also be able to have a wide variety of items that can hopefully draw attention from a number of people to grab their interest in a number of ways.
And then it goes back to charity.
Yes, it does go back to charity. We use the money from our fundraisers for all of our charitable organizations. We like to do Angel Tree every Christmas. We try to pick more children every year. We're up to 4 now, and we hope to just increase that number. And we also have helped St. Jude and a number of other charitable organizations through the money that we make through our fundraisers. So we're hoping this will
definitely a very worthwhile cause.
Yes, we're very hopeful that this will be a winner for us, and we hope to continue it since we have a lot of members that are very involved in crafts.
Well, talking about how your booth is a joint effort between several different women, because you do have a variety of different items that you will be selling through your booth at the Holiday Craft Show. You have mesh wreath nets, holiday cards and gift tags, wine bottle lamps, and a really wide assortment of different kinds of things for people. So let's talk a little bit about each of those. Melanie, I believe it's you that makes the mesh wreath nets? Or
yes.
The mesh net wreaths.
Yes.
See,
this is one
of
our
mouthful.
Christmas wreaths.
Very apt for the holiday craft
show. And we have, for our show, we are going to have different holidays and some for spring, different seasons. So we're excited about that.
It's a shopping opportunity for the entire year.
Yes.
I also saved one of your wreaths today. Yes, I'll bring it out. It is my favorite. Yes, I'm sure people can tell why. I am a Tennessee Vol. I went to the University of Tennessee. But not only is this a great Vol wreath that could be perfect year-round in your home, it's great for this time of year. It's a little bit Halloween, it's a little bit Thanksgiving, it's a perfect blend of kind of fall colors that will see you through several months. And then I like that you say, that you'll have other types of wreaths that will be there as well for other seasons and other holidays. You brought some other beautiful wreaths with you as well. There are some great green and pink ones that are perfect for the spring. There's a gorgeous blue and gold one that, could be used year-round, just depending on, the colors that you enjoy best. But just a fun little decorative wreath that can, like I said, share the holidays, commemorate the season, do whatever. Tell us kind of how you make these. What goes into all this?
It's called Deco Mesh, and it comes in a roll, and it can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what you want to put into it, how much, like this one we have a little extra
ornament
on it. So they're fun to make, they're easy. I've taught the other ladies how to do them as well.
So something for every age, every season, and a lot of fun. I do love this one.
Thank you.
All right, and then let's talk about some of the other things that you all have at the booth. Melanie, you do holiday cards and Melanie, listen to me. Rebecca, you do holiday cards and gift tags, correct?
Yes.
So, and I know you have some samples on our display table, then you brought a few over to the table as well. Now, I know we were talking a little bit before the show started this morning, and I was going through my dilemmas of holiday cards, that every year there's this little back and forth between me and my husband. Are we doing holiday cards? Are we not? Do you want to help me pick them out? Do you not? How is this? Are we going to do a photo card? Are we going to do decorative cards? What are we going to do? What I love about this is that one step is already taken out. When you purchase Rebecca's holiday gift cards, you're like, we're using these holiday cards this year, honey.
These cards, I like to draw inspiration from the cards I receive from the years past, but then I also like to throw in a spin of my own decor, I guess, and own style. I do know through several years of making cards now that people have varying styles, even for their holiday cards, not just their holiday decor in their homes. And so I've mixed together this year traditional red and green, colors like that, but have also, you see up here, I've got some blue and pink, and then also over on the table, some other holiday traditional cards with the red and green. They all have a different message inside, and some of them come as a set that have more than one type. Like this one in particular also has a mated pair of 4 cards that has a blue strip of rhinestones rather than just the pink. And the blue one on the end here has 4 that would come in a set that goes horizontally, and then also has another one that goes with the same design but vertically on the card. So you also get a little bit of variety within the set of cards that you buy as well. The one with a tag on the front has another set that actually has 4 different kinds of cards with tags similar to this setup on it. They all have the same message inside, but they're a little bit different. So you don't feel like you're sending the exact same card to all of your friends and family. And you could actually keep out some of those cards if you don't send many and send them the next year, and they might be similar, but you wouldn't be sending the exact same card every year.
I like that. Very interesting.
For our gift cards and our gift tags, these are the best, I think. They're just little small tags, and they're over on the left side of our table over there, the 3 different styles that I have. I have a pastel set. They're great for baby showers or
gifts,
holiday events, you know, other than Christmas. And then we have a primary color set, the same thing, kids' birthdays, things of that nature. And then we have a fun set that I think are, you know, your diva
they're the wild
gift
ones.
tags.
There's the animal print.
Animal print with little satin ribbons, and then the backs are just blank. You can write whatever you want on them, and we sell them pretty reasonably. They're $3, and you get a set of 8. And so the other ones have a little jute twine type tag to tie on it, and I think you can use them for a variety of occasions.
Different things, exactly. Well, and it's just enough of a little something different to kind of change it up a little, make it special. So now, what interests you, or how did you get started in doing cards and gift tags and other things like that?
I've always loved doing crafts ever since I was a child, and so every year there's so much out there, and especially now with the onset of Pinterest and so many other different websites out there where people post their ideas. It's just, the world is limitless as far as what kind of innovations and what kind of ideas you can come up with. And so I like to expand on not only just the same holiday cards, but to get different interests for those and ideas, but also to find new avenues of crafts to get into that I may not have ventured into before, which led us into the wine bottle lamps that we have also for sale.
Let's talk about a few of those. I know you brought some samples over here.
I do. We have a few on our table, and then I have a couple here just to show the different styles. This was done with spray paint, and we actually used hot glue on it first, and then you spray paint it, and then you peel the hot glue back off. And so it gives you not only a lamp that you can plug in and use either as a nightlight or as a centerpiece or on your mantle, but then even while it's off, it's still a showpiece that you can display.
Exactly. Well, and I love that it's recycled art. It's multi-purposeful. There's, you know, when the bottle first comes home, and then there's the life afterwards.
Exactly. And then another, just a different take on a style. These were rubber bands that my partner Suzanne of R&S Designs, also she did this one, and it was actually her inspiration. We had seen these somewhere else and wanted to take them a little bit further from the way they had been done where we had seen them. So taking them a little bit further with the rubber bands and then spray painting it, again, you have a centerpiece, whether it's on or off, and just a little bit of a different style. We have one on the table, a couple on the table over there with words on them. I do know that Suzanne's children love having them, theirs in their rooms as night lights, and so again, a multiple use piece, either as a decorator piece, a utilitarian piece as a night light, and a holiday piece. For
multiple different occasions. And I like how you all saw this somewhere else, and then you kind of put your own spin on it. It's kind of like what you were saying about Pinterest earlier. You know, there's so much inspiration in the world. We get it, it's all around us. It's in every corner that you turn. But then being able to take that inspiration and add your own layer to it, I think would really be very fulfilling.
It is very fun to see an idea and think, what can I do to make it not only your own idea, but to make it better, or just take it in an avenue that maybe someone else hasn't thought of before.
Well, then I like that you all do this as a group as well. I think just the camaraderie and the social aspect of it, you know, getting together with your girls, doing a couple of projects. Now, I will admit, I'm not a crafty person. God just didn't give me that gene. But I love people who are, and I'm fascinated how people can do so many different things with things that I would never even think of. I mean, wine bottles at my house get recycled. That's about as far as we go with them. They get rinsed out and they get recycled. But that you're able to see something else in them is so inspiring to me. I wish I had that knack as well. But everything that you ladies brought today is absolutely beautiful. and really something I think that people will enjoy at the craft fair. Gosh, I can't believe it. We got to take a quick break. Before we do, though, I want y'all to give us a website or a phone number. I know people are going to be able to see you at the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show, but if they can't make it and they're interested by what they see here, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, right now, RNS Designs, we have an email address right now, and it is rs.designs@ymail.com, affiliated with Yahoo. But we are, as a group with our Beta Sigma Phi chapter, setting up an Etsy page. We have not yet set that up yet because we weren't really prepared to take orders until after the craft fair. But
we have to have a certain amount of stock for the
yes,
show.
we are going to have that set up. We will have business cards at our booth, RNS Designs, at the craft fair. And then if anyone wants a link to that page, then they can feel free to email us at the rs.designs@ymail.com. And then that way we can give that information.
Sounds great. Ladies, thank you both for taking the time to be here. We look forward to seeing you at the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show.
Thank you.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be speaking with another vendor for this year's 22nd annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show.
If you're looking for a loan or you'd like to buy a home, when you want to land a job or your identity's been robbed, annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon. Check your credit to review all your bills and payments too. It's as easy as can be and it's absolutely free. Hey! Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon. Beware of the others, there's always a catch. They claim to be free, but strings are attached. Their ads can be funny, so don't be deceived. Hold on to your money, there's one site you need. Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon. Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon.
Annualcreditreport.com, no hidden fees, absolutely free.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about the upcoming 22nd annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show and our 9th annual Kris Kringle Car Classic. We're introducing you to a few of the vendors that will be participating in this event this year. And for the second half of our show today, we are joined with Gina Nunke. Gina, thank you for taking the time to be here today. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. Well, you obviously do bath products.
Yes.
These are some of the different types of things that you will have at the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. Tell me a little bit about your products. I see that you have 4 different lines or divisions of bath products that you do.
Yes. Originally I started with, I'm a licensed massage therapist. I've been one for a little over 13 years. And in the beginning of my career, I was using just regular massage products and began to look at the chemicals and the names I couldn't pronounce and the ingredients. And as a therapist, you use that lotion a lot all day,
sure.
every day. And I began to look up and start researching what do these ingredients do. And there were several, that were sensitive to the skin or carcinogens that caused cancer. And I started researching, and I didn't really like what I was finding, so I started looking for solutions. And my very first product I created was an all-natural massage lotion. And I basically created it for myself and my clients. And it just, clients began to start commenting on how moisturizing it was and how much difference they could tell after a massage on their skin.
Because it's better.
Right. And there were no chemicals to dry the skin or, and it developed over the years. After I developed the massage line, I began to think, well, I'll, develop a body line for just the general public versus a massage therapist. And it just grew from there. I started using all natural products on my family, my children, and I developed a health and wellness line just out of researching what essential oils can do for your body and your skin and
your mood.
Yes, yes. And it just grew from there. And we opened a spa in downtown Franklin and had it running for a couple years. And it was there that I really started selling the products. And that would have been about 2007. So
we've been doing this for a while.
Yes, we have.
That's great. So the items on the far end of the table next to you with the orange labels, that's your massage therapist line.
Yes.
For the professional. And then next to it here in the green, is this the
That's the health and
aromatherapy?
wellness.
Health and wellness.
And that actually stemmed, one of my best-selling products is called Tea La Vera Skin Therapy Gel. And it's Tea La Vera because it's tea tree, lavender, and aloe vera. Those are its main ingredients. And those 3 ingredients, they're very gentle, but they have so many benefits for skin that when I created it, I actually just created it for like my children's cuts and scrapes as they grew, acne, things like that. And I had a client get poison ivy, and I'm not allergic to it, so I've never had it. And I just gave it to her. I said, you know, I've never tried it, but here, try it on your poison ivy.
Yeah.
Well, it boomed. I mean, she loved it. It dried it up in a couple days, and it started growing from there. I've had clients tell me it helps with their eczema. It helps with rosacea.
Let me see this again, because this sounds like the miracle drug.
And, you know,
bit of
cuts,
everything.
scrapes, burns, acne. I've had
So
teens,
basically, everyone needs this in their home for anything.
I think so.
It is. It's a
And
multi-functional
I've
product.
actually had some teens tell me I have a soap that is I call Perfect Clarity, that's good for like skin ailments and stuff, bumps. And I've had some teens tell me that the 2 combined with the soap and the aloe vera work better than some brand name chemical acne
The
solutions.
teens don't just need that. Give that to the new mommy.
and as you get older, you end up going back to your acne again. So that, you know, and
Something to look forward to. Thank you.
yeah. So, and it's very gentle. I mean, there's no, my preservative is even a natural silver citrate preservative and citric acid. So silver is a natural antimicrobial and antibacterial. So it preserves it in the brown bottles, which is thus the brown, because you need to keep it
The light out.
from light, and also kind of keep it cool. You wouldn't want to leave these products in a hot car.
Right.
But they don't necessarily need to be refrigerated. They would last longer if they were, but probably a good 8 months to a year would be their shelf life.
Yeah.
And my motto is, if you can't use a bottle of lotion in 8 months, maybe
Maybe that's not what you need.
maybe it's not.
Well, just hearing the benefits of all of these, I can't imagine that they would sit on the shelf for 8 months.
I hope not.
Now, this over here with the pink label, this is the baby line?
It's my baby care line. It's one of the newer lines. My lotion base, being as gentle as it is actually the same across the board. It's just a matter of the essential oils that I put in it. For massage, I'll put different scents that would be good for the therapy room. And for body pampering, I'll bring in some, you know, fun scents, different scents. And then the baby has scents that are safe for their skin, that are good for like sleeping, like lavender. The little baby butt balm has some lavender, geranium, and a touch of tea tree to help heal the diaper rash. And it came about just because of my passion of all the chemicals that we're putting on our little ones. And it's just, you know.
Oh, no, I'm right there with you. I mean, you know, Ramsey's a little over a year now, but, you know, we will always, from now until the day that we are no more, we'll be cautious of whatever she does, and that it includes what we do for her. And, you know, when we first brought her home and we were using, you know, kind of one of these name brand baby lotion products on her, and very quickly I started noticing, like, her skin was just so dry, and I was like, why is this? Everyone uses this lotion. What's going on? You know, and we switched to something that was a little bit better for her, and it's been great ever since. But baby skin is so delicate, and you want to be as good and tending and nurturing to your baby as possible.
Exactly.
So, just because, tell me what all we have in the baby line.
Well, actually, the baby line has my lotion, which is from scratch, and it came through a lot of research. Its base is in a lotion. It's like cooking. You have an oil base and a water base, and it's just how you mix them, and voila, it's like magic, turns into lotion. And with a little bit of work, maybe not magic.
Maybe not entirely. She's like, I mean, I do have to do something here.
But my base that I chose is aloe vera juice and cucumber, because cucumber is very healthy for our skin and very soothing.
Calming.
And it's got oils in it that I picked basically when I developed my massage line that are more quickly absorbed. My oils that I picked are like rice bran, grapeseed oil, jojoba, which is actually a wax, not really an oil, and coconut oil. And it's just, those oils are very gentle and healthy to our skin. And so I began to just experiment, and I created the base lotion that just is like the perfect one for all.
That spawned it all.
Yeah, and so, and it's very, I've had people tell me that they use my lotion and it's one of the few that's broke their skin out. and it's the chemicals. I mean, they have no harsh chemicals, and you know, there's chemicals in shampoo that cause hair loss. So you're like, okay, you know, so I actually have a shampoo bar.
I was about to say, yes.
It lathers. I mean, once you get it wet and put it on your hair and you just run it around and then wash your hair.
Yep.
There's no chemicals which strip the hair of its natural oil. Your hair becomes healthier and stays in.
So going on a little bit of a wild shot here, would we say that might be the perfect travel bar? If you're going away for the night, just kind of throw that in the bag. It goes the hair, it goes the body.
There's no liquid going through the airport. You don't have to worry about, oh, my shampoo's over 3 ounces, because, you know, it's not liquid.
I love finding new products with purposes for my life. And then your blue label over here, is this the men's line?
That is actually the body pampering. So it could be for men or women. I have the lotion, of course, and then a Bath and Body oil. And then I have a body butter that is rich with a cocoa butter base and coconut oil that's good for the really dry skin, the elbows, the feet, or if somebody just suffers, or if somebody suffers from just really excessive dry. And then I have a salt scrub that is just a coconut oil base with Dead Sea salts. And then, of course, the scents in them. And you know, soft feet, rub your feet with it, you know, rinse them off, and they're like baby soft. So it's really awesome.
You make it sound so easy. I love it. Well, these are all Body Niche products. That's the name of your company.
Correct.
And we will be looking forward to seeing you at the Holiday Arts and Crafts Fair. I'm sure you're going to have a wide assortment of things that are going to be at the event this year. But again, for people who maybe aren't going to be able to make the show or want to know where to get your products year-round, give us some contact information or where they can pick these items up.
Okay, I have a website, and it's www.bodyniche.com. Some people from the South say niche, so bodyniche.com. And all my information is on the website. You can actually purchase from my website. The craft fair will have a little bit lower pricing. For the craft fair, I'll have special prices, so you can come out and get some sales instead of paying the website pricing.
A little extra incentive. I like that. Well, Jean, it's been a pleasure having you on today. We look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
All right, guys, as we wrap up today's show, want to remind you about our Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. Remember, we have 140 booths of fabulous handmade items like these fabulous bath products that you see here now, as well as woodworking, wreaths and other home decor and accessories. We've got great textile products with scarves, handmade jewelry, stained glass, and much, much more. All of these types of products, again, are available at the 22nd Annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. Again, the show will be held at the Williamson County Ag Expo Center. It's located at 4215 Long Lane, off of Interstate 65 at exit 61 in Franklin. Show dates and hours again, Saturday, November 3rd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday, November 4th from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Remember, parking is free and admission is only $2 per person per day. Children 12 and younger are also free. And we also have appearances by Santa Claus on each of our show dates, on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Skip those long lines at the department store this year and join us at the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show to get those pictures with Santa. Commemorative photos are available for only $3. And don't forget the 9th Annual Kris Kringle Car Classic with our 80 exclusively assembled cars, plus a special performance by the Williamson County Community Band. That'll be on Sunday, November 4th at 2 p.m. And the concert is covered in admission to the event. For helping us with this event this year, we want to thank our sponsors, Darrell Waltrip Automotive Group, Costco Wholesale, the Children's Academy, as well as the staff here at WCTV and our media sponsor, WKDF. For more information on the Holiday Arts and Crafts Show, the Kris Kringle Car Classic, and our community band performance, you can visit our website at www.wcparksandrec.com. Thank you again for joining us today. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you. So much has gone by already.